Hello everyone. I really wish I could get back to making the videos again, but I have not been sleeping well, and I feel like I've been under spiritual attack. Okay, but it's a spiritual attack. I feel like there's a battle going on right now, spiritually, and I'm praying against it. And a lot of people like to say, "Oh, I don't like to pray. I'm not religious." Remember, it's not about the labels. It's not about the labels. It's about the personal, spiritual relationship, okay? So we need to pray. Keep getting that message. And we need to pray for everyone. Judge no one, pray for everyone. Instead of judging people because of their personality or how they speak or seem a little bit confused or whatever, remember, evil would not be trying so hard to influence a specific person if they did not have purpose here, if they didn't have a message to bring to the world. Everyone's a messenger in their own way. Even the birds, look at them. Everyone's a messenger. There are many different types of messengers. And everyone has a message to bring to the world. We believe that. So this is why we shouldn't be judgmental, even of our leaders. We need to pray for our leaders. And I have been getting specific names of specific people I feel we need to pray for. But the idea here is that we all need to be more inclusive. So if I mention specific names, we're probably going to lose the point. Because I don't know if there's going to be fair treatment, but here's a good question. Does anyone accept everyone? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not sure, I would say, pray for this person, pray for that person. It's I don't know if there's going to be fair treatment because it's does anyone accept everyone? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Does anyone accept everyone? So, what I'm going to say is this. We need to pray for many people, for many leaders, especially the ones that people have disagreements with. Especially the ones that we might have disagreements with in some ways, because no one's perfect. But trust me when I tell you, every person is here for a reason. And if something happens, God forbid something happens to one of these leaders, trust me when I tell you that things will get worse if we don't pray for our leaders. So either way, regardless of who the leaders are, we need to pray for them. Because things will only get worse. Judging people, condemning people, this is not going to change anything. It's not. Because it's not even about who the leaders are. It's about who we are. That's what makes up a nation. That's what makes up a world. That's what makes it what it is. So I feel it's so important right now that we pray for everyone, even for those who are leaders of a nation. We need to pray for them. They're here for a reason. I know we live in this third dimensional illusion where we say we all come from different places. But actually, spiritually, we all come from the same place. We all come from the same place. And we're put here pointing fingers at everyone like you don't belong here, you don't belong here. But actually, we're all here for a reason. And what's ironic is that everyone has different views of who belongs where. Everyone. And so let's take more time into prayer, less time into judging, less time looking at the news, less time listening to the media, and more time in prayer, more time meditation. Today's April 4th, okay? And I did say previously that I do not feel good energies in the month of April. There are a lot of things I can't say, but just remember this. There are a lot of things in the world that claims to bring life. But nothing really brings life, the very source of life itself. Truth always brings life. Truth always brings life. So let's focus more on life. Let's focus more on inclusions and less on exclusions. Let's focus more on what we want instead of what we're pushing against. Yes, we have to pray against disconnections, we have to pray against ignorance, but let's also pray for a great awakening. Because these energies do not feel good. That I'm feeling in the month of April. So you have to pray. I really wish I could just keep this conversation very simple, but unfortunately I can't do that. I'm still trying to work on that. These airplanes look very interesting. I'm meeting a lot of these airplanes like flying by constantly. Okay, well, since this conversation is a little bit longer than I expected, just take the moment to look at this bird just flying across the lake. There's the other one. Missed out on a beautiful day. Have not been feeling well. So we just have to enjoy the last few minutes here. Even though I can barely speak. God help us all. Have a blessed day. Happy ending to a movie. Can't wait till the ending.